Y'all come on in. I think I'm blurry on my side. Come on in, y'all. You stay right where you at. I'm gonna go out and come back in.
Okay.
We had to update.
Uh-oh, shit. I'm glad it did that with my damn. All right. Y'all come on in. I think I'm still blurred. Come on in. What's up, Terry? Come on in, Tina. Come on in, A4. Come on in, Olivia. Terry, y'all tag a neighbor, tag a friend. Bring your ass on me. Oh, come on in. Janae, come on in. Savannah, come on in. Adrian, Brenda, come on in. Oh, come on in. Tasha, come on in. Deborah, come on in. Kelly, come on in, y'all. We got a good inspirational. Come on in, Lucindria. We have a very good inspirational interview for you guys today. Come on in, Jessica. Tag your neighbor, tag your friend.
Bye.
Make sure y'all share this live on y'all Facebook. Let me see if it'll let me. Lord, it's out there. Tell Frankie I said don't hit me up now another time while I'm on this live. I love you too, Jessica. Hey, come in. Because we had some technical difficulties. That's why I'm late. I was freaking out. But we got it together. I'm trying to see if I can share. Oh, I don't let me share it on my page. But y'all come on in. Hey, Michelle. So y'all come on in. Keep saying, girl. Oh Lord. Okay. Welcome everybody. Welcome. The welcome to somebody's business. Thank y'all for joining me today. Today we have the beautiful Envy Stevens on here. She is on here to tell us her testimony, because this is another. I don't know why God's sending me all these walking miracles and shit. Well, I'm trying not to cuss the first 2 minutes, but He is. He's sending me all these walking. I'm like, well, okay, well, come on in, because me and Envy, we supposed to have been did the interview a while back. But it wasn't the right time, but it's the right time. So thank you so much for joining me, Envy. I am glad to have you here, girl. We finally got it together.
Right.
So first, I want to start off by, letting you introduce yourself to everybody and tell everybody where you're from.
Hi, everyone. My name is Envy Stevens. I am currently from Valley, Alabama. It's a small town, hometown where my mom is from.
Okay. So we just gonna get right on into it, because we are already 21 minutes late. It's just a shame, but we can't. It was beyond our control, but we got it together. So,
right.
As you guys know from the flyer, and I made a little play off words, the will to live. You could tell that Envy, she's paralyzed, but please don't feel sorry for her, because this thing is sassy as She sassy as I don't know what. She don't need no sympathy or none of that. She finna tell her story, but she is very brave. She is not, she don't feel sorry for herself or any of that. That she live a normal life and probably living better than some of us. So, thank you, Nay. So we just finna start right on. We're gonna just get right into it.
Okay.
So, Envy, you ended up in a wheelchair. You was not born in a wheelchair or anything like that.
No.
You went through something that was very, very tragic. And
Yes.
but like I said, you're not a victim. You
Correct.
are an inspiration and a
Thank
survivor.
you. Yes.
Um,
Yes.
so so I guess we're gonna start what that day when you were shot. What was that day like? What like how did you wake up that day? Like it was a normal day. What happened today?
Okay. I haven't talked about this in 20 years because I've been disabled for 20 years. So it's like everything is going to come to me. So I want everybody to just listen, and you might see a few tears because I haven't talked about this in a long time. And it's when I get ready to talk about it, it kind of touches my heart. Okay. Let me
First,
get
I want to tell you. First, I want to tell you. Thank you so much for
you're
coming on
welcome.
and
No,
being so
thank you. It's my
brave.
pleasure.
And thank you so much for trusting this platform for you to tell your story after 20 years.
Yes.
I'm honored. I'm honored that you trust me with that.
I'm honored. I'm very honored because I wanted to do it, and at the time that we wanted to do it, God put something in me and said, "No, it's not that. It's not time. Time is now. So now it's the time for me to tell my testimony because I had to go through a couple of more extra things to get myself together, get myself prepared for this moment. And
Okay.
sometimes when people ask me to do something, I kind of back off for a minute because I don't prepare myself and I don't be ready. But now I'm ready to tell my story to inspire people that are disabled, that, not able to do the things that I can do. So I'm going to get into that. Now, the question that you asked of me up until that day, okay, 2004, here we go.
Show us some love in the comments, y'all.
You can do it, baby. I know you can do it.
Okay, 2004 was the day that changed my life. I had just got off work. I was a supervisor at this plant they call West Point Stevens. We made towels and things like that. And I was very tired, but I felt something wasn't right. And I was coming home. I have twins. I have a son and a daughter. I got shot at the age of 25. My son and daughter, my twins were 6 years old at the time. And I always called them before I get off work and ask them what they wanted to eat. So apparently my son at the time, I'm very OCD. So, you know, when they tell me something, I'll go right to it and get it. And it was like I went to the grocery store and it was like, Mommy, I want, you know, um, what do you call them little things? The little scrunchy things. What do you call them, honey? Because my mind is somewhere else right now. The tater tots, okay, tater tots, and they wanted tater tots and burgers. So I said, okay, stop at the store and get tater tots and burgers. So I had my sister, Shamika Lockhart, at the time. She was going through some things with her. She's my stepsister. Um, we have the same father. But I had her living with me. I had just moved into my new apartment, my complex apartment that I had always wanted. I went to go pick up my children from my auntie's house, and all that day while I was riding, I just felt something wasn't right. something wasn't right. And a prior day to that, I was watching television and I was seeing some things that, somebody had got hurt, and got shot and things like that. You know how you when you watch television and you see things and you never think something like this what actually happened to you.
Right.
So I came home. Me and my sister was in the house. I had my twins in the house, but what me and my twin used to do is we used to play hide and go seek, meaning like, if someone comes in, this is what mommy wants you to do. You go to this special place right here, you hide, you cover yourself up. You know how you teach your children if something happened at that time. It was just me and my children because that's whom I worked for and whom I did a lot of things for was my twins because that's all I had to live for was my twins. So that day, oh my God, that day, um, I came home, got them together, got them situated, and my sister was sitting down on the sofa and she was acting really, really weird for some reason. And I asked her and I said, "What's wrong with you?" And she just kept gibbering and gibbering and gibbering. And at the time, my sister was doing, narcotics or whatnot. And her name is Shamika Lockhart. She's from Valley, Alabama, as well. And she, at the time back then, if a dealer, if you dealing with a dealer, they come after the family member.
Mm-hmm.
And today how they do it now is it's really crazy. So much stuff going on in this world, but that day was just so crazy. And I was just tired. I was really, really tired. I sat down after I got done cooking the twins something. I made them go into their room, and they was in their room. So happened my daughter and ended up in her brother's room, but they was in there playing in the closet and with their little toys and their little hiding place. And I was just sitting there. I had leaned back, closed my eyes. When I leaned back and closed my eyes, and I had wanted something to drink. Got up, went to the refrigerator, got me a Coke, came back, sat back down. My sister just kept passing back and forth. She was pacing and just kept looking at her like, "What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you?" So she didn't speak. She was like, "Nothing, nothing, nothing, nothing." She was just going through some things at the time. So next thing I know, I look out the window, because like I said, it was the little smaller neighborhood, and it was very quiet. And I just heard some people out there fussing. So us nosy people, we gonna peep out the blind and we gonna see what's going on. So
Right,
I
right.
peeped out the blind, looked out the blind, being nosy. Turn around. Oh my God, my back door got kicked all the way in. The boy, he was 19 years old. His name is Dion Allen, who came in. That's the person that shot me. Um, oh Jesus. Bear with me for a minute.
Take your time.
Um, when he came in with a ski mask on. He had two. You know that movie called Set It Off? He came
Sit
in with the guns behind his back, and when he
Wow.
came in, he had two 9 millimeters. He had one to my head. He had one to my sister's head. Okay. And me, only thing I was thinking about was Kenyatta and Kente. Those are my twins' names, Kenyatta and Kente. And they were back there in the room playing. And I can hear my children. I can hear him talking, but not hear him talking. I can hear his lips moving, but my concentration was on my babies. Please, Lord, don't let them come out and see this. I don't want them to come out and see this. Okay. He came in and I knew something wasn't right because when he came in, he asked where the drugs are. I don't do drugs. I've never did no any type of narcotics in the day of my life. So he put the gun to my head, and he also told my sister, either you give me the drugs, that's how I knew it was something going on with that situation, or I'm gonna kill her. So I'm like, I don't have anything. I don't have anything. I don't have anything. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? What drugs? What? And all in my mind, I'm like, Lord, please do not allow my children to come out and see me like this. I don't want them to see me like this. And so next thing I know, him and my sister were arguing back and forth. And, and I was able to get up. He allowed me to get up. And when he allowed me to get up off the floor, he allowed me to get up off the floor because I was ducking like this right here with a pillow. He allowed me to get up off the floor. He just like, get up, get up. And so when he had the gun on me and my sister, I kind of pushed my sister behind me. So she's behind me, right? So I'm standing in front of her. He's still with the gun like this. Like he had the gun like this in my face, like this right here. And he said he just looked over. I don't know, he was on something. He was on some type of drug. He just snatched the ski mask out. I immediately knew right then and there. And I just was so startled. I couldn't say nothing. And I kept hearing my children in the back room just playing. And I was saying, Lord, please just do not allow my twins to see me like this. Please don't hurt me. And I told him, I said, don't hurt me. And I told my sister, whatever you got of this person, please give it to him. Next thing I know, boom, I just went back like this right here. He shot me. When he shot me in my face.
In your face. Okay.
The first shot was here. He shot me here. Boom, I went back. And when my adrenaline, I didn't feel it. I just felt, I felt something warm. He shot me in my face. Boom. When he shot me in my face, my sister ran out my apartment and left me. Whew.
It's okay. It's all right.
My sister left me in there by my sister left me in there by myself with this person. And when she left me, he shot at her and he missed her head by an inch. The bullet went through the panel of the back door. She ran out the back door. And I still to this day, it's hard for me, but when she ran out the back door and I'm saying to myself, why are you leaving me here like this? You're supposed to be my sister. Why did you leave me here? Like, my baby's gonna see me die, So next thing I know, boom, I get shot again. He shot me again in my face. Next thing I know, I just drop. I kind of like startled a little bit. And he grabbed me by my neck and he pushed me to the wall. And when he pushed me to the wall, like up against the wall by my neck, blood everywhere. And and I'm trying to, my face hanging off, and I'm blinking in and out. And next thing I know, he was looking around. He was just looking around. He didn't say anything. He said, I want my money. She owed me money. He said, I'm going to kill you. I'm going to kill you. He held me hostage for 4 hours in my apartment. He had a shoot off with the Valley Lynette Police Department. And he was shooting back out the window at them, but they wasn't shooting in. He was just shooting out the window. Next thing I know, he still had me by my neck. And when he had me by my neck, he was slanging me because he was bigger than me. He was just slanging my body. Next thing I know, I was trying to get away from him, try to get away, go try to run. And next thing I know, he shot me in my back. And when he shot me, I just fell to the floor. I fell to the floor and I blanked out. And I was in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. And next thing I know, he just stood over my body and just started shooting me for no reason, like just left me there. And when he shot me, I just was blanking in and out, in and out. I just like played like I was dead or something. And in my mind, I'm like, please don't let my children see me like this. And I said, Lord, please don't let me die like this. I don't want to die like this. I don't want my babies to see me like this. And next thing I know, Tracy Bandit was the officer on the scene. And next thing I know, I was trying to say my children's name because my face was blown completely off, and they told me when I was coming to that my son was putting my fucking face back on. Like he shot my face completely off. He shot my tongue completely out my mouth, everything. So my children was trying to put my face back on like a mask, like a puzzle. And and I'm like, oh, you know, as I was told, and then I had to relive my life back over and over. Like I didn't know I was in a coma for a year and 6 months.
Okay,
And
let me stop you right there. Let me ask you this. So when he shot you, he ended up in all shooting you 11 times, right?
yes, I got shot 11 times
Okay,
all over my body.
okay. So at that point, before you went to the hospital and the police came, he had to shoot out with the police department. How did he get captured? Was he still in that? What did they get him right then?
I was told that they got him right then. He was on his knees. He tried to put the gun to his head and try to kill himself,
Tried to go out the
and the
cowboy
gun
way,
jammed. He
right?
tried the gun jammed, and they rushed in and got him.
Okay,
That's the last thing I remember, and I blanked out.
okay. So you wake up. So you wake up.
A
So you
year and
woke,
6 months later.
so you was in a coma for a year and 6 months. Was
Yes,
it a medical induced coma?
yes,
Okay, so that your body could heal.
yes,
Okay, okay. Oh my God, Envy, I did not know that.
yes.
So okay, I've never talked to anybody that's been in a coma for a year and 6 months. So I'm gonna ask you questions that I know that people will want to ask.
Okay.
So when you woke up, and by the way, you're doing a beautiful job. You're doing a great
Thank,
job.
thank you.
So a year and a half later, you wake up. What is the first thing that pops into your mind? Because let me ask you this: when you're in a coma, can you still are you aware of what's going on around you?
I can hear. I
Okay.
can hear. I can hear. When I woke up, um, when I woke up a year, because I didn't even know I was in a coma for that long. Like a year went by, a year and 6 months I lost from my twins because that's all I had. I was told that I died 6 times and they brought me back. Um, I had plastic surgery on my face um 5 times. Um, I had my face reconstructed. My face is plated. I have screws here. I had skin grafts. Um, they had to take, skin from different parts of my body to reconstruct my face back the way that it was. Um, when I woke up from a coma, I was 2 years old.
Wow.
And how I knew, I didn't know my mom, I didn't know my dad, I didn't know my sister, I didn't even know I had children. How I learned that was my mom came to the hospital, my father was there, and they put pictures of me when I had them, when I was pregnant with them, around the room. Like they made that room like it, like so I when I look up every day, it was like a collage on the wall. Like I can see myself like who are these people? Who are these people? Who is that? Who children are those? Who are you? You know, I had to my brain because I was brain dead. I was on life support, I was on respirator, I was on every machine that they could have at that time. I was on I was told that they called my family in the room um at the time that I had died for the 6th time. that um they pulled a plug on me, and through the grace of God, whew, it's like I took, for some reason, I don't know, I guess it wasn't my time to go, and God had a purpose for me to be here, to still be here, to say this. I took my first breath. I said, and they immediately hooked me back up. Like they unplugged. When they unplugged me, they brought everybody in the room, is what I was told by my family. And when they unplugged me, for some reason, I said, I can remember doing this. Like I had an out of spirits body looking down, like my soul looking down at my body, and it was like, and they hooked me back up, and I've been living ever since.
Oh my God, Envy.
Hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay. So let me ask you what happened. Okay, so what I've gotten so far is that when you and your sister was at your apartment, the guy came in, he was a dope dealer. Your sister owed him money, so obviously she was on drugs. And he was looking, he wanted his money. And since he couldn't get his money, he was gonna get her family. It was like, give me my money or I'm after your family.
Correct.
So what was that first conversation like with your sister? You know, when you was able to talk to her, and when you remember what happened, what was that conversation like? Because I mean,
Dry.
huh?
Dry. You see how your face look right now? That's
Uh-huh.
how it was. Dry. No words, no nothing.
She
No
didn't say
nothing.
nothing. Have she ever apologized?
No.
This game, man.
She came around before, but the energy wasn't there. It wasn't there. It wasn't there. And I asked myself, I would never get that answer. I would never get that closure. I would never, ever, ever, ever get that closure. So don't ask, because you would never get the answer that you want, you
So
know.
she never took responsibility for what happened.
No. My trial lasted. I can say this, he got life without parole. My trial lasted for 4 weeks, and it she didn't even want to testify. She didn't want to testify at all. But
Okay,
she eventually did.
okay. So when you first went to trial, were you physically there?
Yes.
Okay. So take me.
They wheeled me in there in the hospital bed. So
Wow.
back then, when someone is going through something like that, they wheel me in so the jury can see how bad off I was. I was in the hospital bed, literally in the hospital bed, so they can see me. This is before the trial began. Like when they had everything, the jury just needed to see like how bad off I was. And it lasted that long because they had to get myself together, and my doctors prepared, get the okay for them to do all of that. And the type of jury that back then, they wanted to see physically how a person, it's not like how it is now.
Right.
20 years ago, they wanted to see,
The condition you was in.
everything. I had to
Okay.
wear the mask over my face, like the plastic mask over my face, because my face was disfigured. My nose was over here. My eye was right here. My mouth was over here. I didn't have any of this right here. I didn't have nothing. Like the plastic mask, it had sculptured my face where it sat up everything in place, so I won't look so.
Disfigured.
Yes. And um I had to wear that for a year on my face, and it was very, very, very uncomfortable to me. But I got used to it, and it became part of me as I started to heal within myself. I started to heal
Let me
in
let
my
me
face.
let me go back a moment because I really want to know what this moment was like. What was the moment that you learned that you would never be able to walk again? When did that moment happen?
They told me that because they told me when I woke up and when I was in my state of mind, and when I my mouth was wired together so I couldn't talk or anything, tubes and things down, my throat and stuff. And when they told me, they said, well, Miss Stevens, you will never be able to talk again. You will never be able to walk again. You will never be able to do the things that you once could do with your children. And at that moment, at that moment, right then and there, the only thing I asked God for was to give me a chance at life again. And I am going to meet my goals. And that's what I done. When they told me that when the doctors told me that I could do nothing, I did something.
It was
I'm
like, baby,
talking.
it was like, let me prove y'all wrong.
And when they told me I couldn't walk, I walked on my walker. And I take steps every day. I take physical therapy at my home each day. Um, I'm partial paraplegic. I'm not paralyzed at
Okay.
all. Just on
Okay.
one side, on my left side, I call it babysitting because like Christopher Reeve, I had a wheelchair like that. I had to blow in it to go everywhere. It talks back to you because at the time I could not talk. I could not do anything for myself. I met each goal that the doctor told me that I could not do. The doctor said, you won't be able to talk. I'm talking now, right?
You sure
The
that so that
doctor
was a
said I
lie?
will not walk. I'm walking on my walker. Not every day, but I take steps because I try, I fall, I get back up, I fall, I get back up, I have bruises, I still get back up again. I use my wheelchair, I call her Skylar, and we get somewhere real fast because my wheelchair didn't stop me. And I defeated everything that the doctor told me that I could not ever do. And I said to myself, Lord, just give me this one chance to show and prove to each and every body that thought I was dead. And still to this day, people think I'm dead.
20 years
But
later?
yeah, people like, they still think they can't believe it's me. Like, wait, oh, you're who? Who? What? Wait a minute, huh? That's just what I get. And I be like, that right here. Yeah, baby. It's in the uh-huh. Okay, And when they told me that I couldn't talk, and that right there, that's something that, oh Lord, a year. When I first said my first word, I said, "Thank you, Lord Jesus," and right then and there, and it was on from there.
Been talking ever since.
Bye 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 bye. Yes,
Cause I know you get that one on the side of you together. So I know, I know you be
come on.
so okay. So we finna fast forward. We finna fast forward. But before we
Okay.
fast forward, when you when did you what was that moment like? Because girl, look, I'm just in it because I'm like, oh, okay, I want to know this, I want to know this, I want to know this.
Okay,
So
yes, I'm gonna tell it.
what was that moment like when like you realized like there was your babies? Like, girl, like I mean, I birthed twins. You know, like what was that moment like to
Okay,
realize
when I found out I had twins, guess what I said?
what?
Uh, where the hell they at? Cause I know I didn't have no twins. I don't even know. I It proves me wrong. Cause I when they brought my twins in, and the first thing my baby girl said, Mommy, you heard what I said. I said, oh yeah, that okay.
Them yours.
Kenyatta and Kente. And he was like, did she just say my name? No, my name Tay. Cause I called him Tay and Yada and K and Tay. And they was fussing, and I'm like, okay, that's like, these are your twins, these are your twins, these are your babies. You see those pictures there? You remember the pictures? These are your babies. I said, I got babies. I thought he killed my baby. I thought he killed my babies. I did. I swear to God, I thought that boy, he was 19 years old. I thought he killed my children because for a year and 6 months in a coma, I didn't know nothing. Like I didn't know. I just knew the doctors and the walls in the hospital. That's all I know. Rehab, doctors, surgery, lights. That's all I knew. But when I saw and they told me I had twins, I got twins. Me, twins. Where they come from? How they get here? Who did it? Huh? You know? I'm like, okay, all right, I got twins. These are your babies. You look, you look at this. This is your daughter. So I'm like, okay, I have twins. For a moment, I kept thinking these are somebody else's children. They're just playing with me. I don't even remember having kids. Like, huh? Get what? My mom literally had to show me scars. Literally had to show me the scars, and go show me the picture. I'm like, so this me. Uh-huh. You see how fat you are? Them two right there was inside of you.
Right.
What? Okay, then. I said, well, did I push him out or anything like that? No, we ain't gonna get into that. Just know you just had your twin. You had a cesarean. Okay, well, whatever. But still, I pushed him out or something. I just can't. No, that's not the same thing. And okay, well, all right, Mama. And everything just started coming back to me. Just everything just started coming back. And I was like, I got babies. And when I knew I had my babies, that made me go stronger. I went straight to the mud. I mean, when I went straight to the mud, I grind. I grind so hard to the point to where I am at today.
Okay. That's what's up. You so silly. Cause I know how spicy you can be. So I can just imagine. I can just imagine. Okay. So we finna fast forward, we finna shoot back to the trial.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, so they wheel you in, and y'all hold y'all questions at the end, so I can get through the interview, and then I'm gonna tell y'all when to start dropping them questions, and she'll drop y'all questions at the end because I don't want to forget anything. Okay, so they wheel you in the hospital bed into the
Correct.
courtroom.
Correct.
What was the moment like when you looked this motherfucker eye to eye? When you had to look at him and see the man who completely changed your life?
It wasn't me. It was my brother, my big brother. And he's a big something. And he goes by MJ Real on Facebook. He did most of the talking because I really couldn't say nothing. The only thing I can remember him saying was, excuse my mouth, because I'm gonna go ahead and say it.
You know you can say it.
I want to take this motherfucker out to the back and do your ass in like how you did my sister, because my sister didn't deserve that shit that you did to her. This motherfucker stood up in court and said, I'm sorry. I wasn't trying to kill you. I was trying to kill your sister. She knew what she done. She knew um, what I was there for. And I'm sorry. And he asked for some street clothes to put on. And the judge told him, Baylor, take him to the back, because he kept getting louder and louder. And they had to escort my brother, because my brother, before he said all that, my brother jumped over. It's not funny because it's just funny to me because my brother's really big and tried to grab. It's like a movie, and they snatched him up and slung the boy back to the back, and it took like maybe 6 officers to get my brother out the court because he was a big guy. To get him up out of there because it was I didn't know what was gonna happen, and the police and everything everybody just surrounded me, and then I had a seizure in court, like excuse me, at trial. I had a seizure like at trial, and when I had to come back to, I had to gather myself together, and everything just went blank. Everything just went blank after he said that, but I just know that I did say this. I said, I forgive you, but I would never forget what you done to me. You did this to me and left me, and I can't for dead and stop. You tried to take a life, but you got your life taken. I'm still here, and you're not. I'm able, but I'm not able. But I'm able enough to tell my testimony, to tell who you were and what you done to me. And when I said that, it's like I felt something, but couldn't understand why I was feeling the way I was feeling. But I was strong enough to say that, and then my mouth went mute. I just couldn't say anything else no more. Like it's like something was weighing on me, but I was strong enough to get that part out, and I did.
Wow. And so he ended up getting life without parole.
He got life without parole.
So he's been in prison for 20 years.
Mm-hmm.
So he's almost 40 years old.
Mm-hmm.
Wow, just threw his life away. Did his family ever reach out to you?
Nobody.
Well, what the fuck kind of shit going on?
It was that was some crazy. It was some crazy stuff. That back then it was really, really crazy. Everything was just really crazy. A lot of stuff was just crazy. It didn't make any sense. I couldn't grasp a lot of things because my memory was in and out, and I couldn't. No one reached out. None of his family reached out to me or anything.
Still to this day. Still to this day.
No contact. No contact. And I rather have it like that so I won't have to remember, because I already have to wake up to my wheelchair every day and be remembered that this is why I'm in here, because someone did something to me for no reason, and just because I'm in that wheelchair. And I'm going to say this because I need to get this out.
Go ahead.
Never underestimate a person that has an ability, because a person that has an ability can do the same thing an average person, a normal person can do. We just do it sitting down. I just do shit quicker sitting down than standing up. I live my life normal. I drive. I cook, I clean, I go shopping, I do everything. I change the whole living
Cause
room
you
around
was
by
making
myself.
you was making greens the other day when you had to make some.
Cooking, I will cook this
He on my
thing.
TikTok one.
Shut up. I was cooking. Like my car is not my car. People. Let me slow it down. The type of wheelchair I sit in is a 30,000 wheelchair. It has LED lights on it. It has rims on it. My chair comes apart. I break that something going down. My car is not uh hand control. I get in that bitch and push start that bitch and goddamn ride. You know, go. Break the chair down, put the wheels in the back, fold that seat up, throw that bitch in the back seat, put them tires over there, and come get that seat and let's get it. And when I do, and people stand out there and look at me and like, oh wow, do you need help? No,
Period.
ma'am, I got it. I pump my own gas. I do all that by myself. I
Period.
don't care nothing. I don't care about nothing. And I do hair. I'm a cosmetologist. I work from home, my own boss. I love doing hair. I love doing nails.
Hmm.
I don't let my wheelchair, my ability to stop me from doing shit. Because let me tell you something. Never stop living your life because you become disabled. Because let me tell you something. When you become disabled, I say this to people all the time. Your life can change in the blink of an eye, just like that, right?
Right.
The same people that you was dealing with, because I was always to myself, I live private anyway. But I was just saying in general, if a person was to be able to or come disabled, the people that I tell them all the time, the people, I don't club, I don't drink, I don't smoke, I don't do none of that. I'm a laid back housewife. I don't do none of that. I'm just chilling. But the same people that you chilling with, drinking with, smoking with, do you think those same people gonna bring you a glass of goddamn water? Are those same people that you was up clubbing with, or do you think they're gonna be beside you when something like this tragedy happened to you? Hell no, because they won't give two fucks about you. They're gonna live their fucking life. Oh, and thank you, and just throw you away. You know, but you know what? You are gonna have to be strong enough to pick yourself up, pick your life up, and you're gonna have to be strong enough to mold yourself. You got to be strong enough to say, fuck this shit. I'm finna get to it. I'm finna grind. I don't give a damn how I get it. I'm a motherfucking get it. And I'm gonna
You want to
excuse
come
my
on
mouth,
in?
but I'm just gonna get it together because it's coming up out of me. I don't let nothing stop me. I'm not handicapped. Let's get that on out the way because I don't like that goddamn handicap shit. Excuse my mouth. I'm
No,
listen, I'm gonna get it to you. I'm sorry, I'm
give
being
it to me.
professional. And I know
Give
this is a
it to me.
professional page, but I'm gonna give it to you. Listen, because I got this is me. I'm gonna give you
Give it.
me.
Give it
I
to
don't
me.
let nobody, let me tell you something. I don't like nobody push me in my wheelchair. Don't touch my goddamn wheelchair. I know how to get in it by myself. I cook, I clean, I dry, I do everything. I break it down. Like I said, once again, I pop the motherfucking tires out. I throw them goddamn tires in the back seat of that goddamn Avalon, and I push start the motherfucking whip, and I get somewhere. I go when I want to, come when I want to. You know what I'm saying? I do hair. I do everything an average person can do. I just do it sitting down. I like to dress. I love heels. I mean, I love doing a lot of things, but I never stop. But one thing I want to say, regardless of whatever disability that you have, never give up in life. Keep doing the things that you want to do in life because you know what? God gave you a chance, another chance to be on this earth to do a lot of things. God gave me the strength to be able to speak for people that are disabled, to inspire them, to let them know it's going to be okay. Everything is going to be okay. It's up to you to push it. It's up to you to strive. It's up to you to do whatever you want to do in life. They're going to like it. They're going to love it. They're going to hate it. You're going to have some haters out there. Hell, I got haters now. I got people envy me when my fucking name says and speaks so envy motherfucking IE. Okay, now they envy me. You got females up walking around. I don't have to be walking around to look sexy.
You
Bitch,
better
I
come.
sit there, I sit sitting down
Envy, you better come on in, sis.
with a
You better,
smile.
you better come on in.
I don't need all that tension. I don't do all that tension. Excuse my mouth, but I'm just giving you me right now. You know, it took me back. So I had to come back to 2020, 22. You know, I went to 2004, so I brought it back to 2022. You know, I've accomplished a lot of things, and I'm not gonna stop living my life. I don't care what it is. You know, you may see this style today, and it might be another way tomorrow. Because that's just how it is. I change my hair like I changed my these drawers of mine. These drawers. I change it, you know. And also too, I want to say this. When I got shot, I have a neck piece, right? My neck is I love tattoos. When I got shot in my face here, the two bullets came out this side. I got this neck piece for a reason, so I won't be reminded of that when I look in the mirror. I don't want to see those two holes. That's why I got my whole neck done. My whole neck is my body's done. Like I'm tatted. Like I love tattoos. I got tattoos everywhere. But my neck, I covered that up because I don't want to see that, you know. So with that being said, I try to inspire other people that are disabled. Never give up in life. Keep doing what you want to do. I don't care if you got a peg leg, 1 foot, 2 foot, 3 foot, no hand, with hands. You still do what you got to do. You're going to live it, learn it, and you're going to live your life to the fullest. Don't stop it. Just keep on going. And I speak for those that cannot speak for themselves, because some people are afraid to speak about what's going on. But I have a testimony, so I give it how it is, and I'm not gonna fake it. I'm just gonna be real with you, and I'm just gonna let you know this is real life. Anything can happen to you in a blink of an eye. Anything. I have got criticized. I have gotten to the point where somebody said they want to shoot my tires off my wheelchair. I have got to where a person have told my lady to push me into the road and let me get hit by cars. I said, hold on, bitch. Have you ever seen anybody drive a car without a goddamn steering wheel? Well, I've been driving one for 20 motherfucking years. I ride along the goddamn interstate, but if I got a motor that go 50 miles per hour and it got LED lights on the beach, I can see everything. I got light, it signals and everything. I just drive without a steering wheel. What you mean, push it, push? I'll be right up there with you, baby. Hey, honey, hey. I mean, you know, I drive. Don't make me pull up to the drive-thru, baby. Let me get a number 2 with a iced tea, and, you know, and give me a pepper pack with that too. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna pull right on up. You
In a
know, I
wheelchair,
pull up
in a
and
wheelchair.
I pulls right the fuck on up.
You better pull the fuck up, man.
I don't eat McDonald's, but you the twins want it. What y'all want? Hold on, cause I'm finna get them. I'm finna fuck them up. Cause they think I'm okay. My son in the goddamn car, but I'm okay, son. But I'm finna pop this motherfucking trunk. You know what I'm saying? Let me break the wheelchair down real quick. Like break the wheelchair down. I fuck them up every time. Baby, I fucked them up 2 days ago. Let me tell you what I did. Son said, Mama, I want me something to eat. I said, okay, then what the hell you want to eat then? Because they know Mama finna do some real crazy stuff, you know. So my son, he real silly. So I said, okay, then, fool, you want to act a fool? Well, Mama show you how I'm act a fool. So he done that, just ordering the food. Shit, I pulled up in my motherfucking wheelchair. Shit. I looked at that lady. She said, ma'am, I said, hold on, I had the goddamn pistol on my side. You know what I'm talking about? And had my goddamn pocketbook on my side. So I got a little goddamn cash out card out, and I just slung it to her. So some motherfucking goddamn $12.99. So you better fucking goddamn smash that bitch and hand it to me. I push that little goddamn button up, move to the second one. You know how they say pay at the other one. Bitch, I don't already paid. And I said, Kitty, come get the goddamn shit and I'm finna drive my stuff around here to this. I parked my motherfucking wheelchair, baby, in the parking place. I parked the first class in the goddamn wheelchair parking place. And I said, I wish a motherfucker would bump my goddamn car. You see these lights on these things? You see these lights? Okay, you see that them lights? Don't be mad. Don't piss me off. Okay? Because I don't need no steering wheel, but I need a button. I'm mad to go. Push to go. I pushed out the whip 2 times, baby. I pushed out the whip in the Avalon, baby, and I pushed out the whip on motherfucking Skyler. The hell you talking about? Damn it. And then my son looking at me talking, Mama, you need me to help you get in the car. Motherfucker, I don't need you to do nothing but get the goddamn food, get my sweet tea, and get your ass in the motherfucking back seat. And don't you move, and don't touch my tie neither. You already don't touch my goddamn tie. Shy, don't touch my goddamn tie. She know I tell her to me, don't touch my goddamn tie, Shy. Don't do that. Don't piss me off. Don't piss me off like that. You know, I try to make people laugh, you know, even though I've been through some tragedy, I still try to make them laugh. They're like, don't you know them folks talk about me? And I said, hold on, wait a minute. Said, what now? What y'all had said? Complete don't make me pull back because I go forward, back, front, side. You know what I'm saying? Because the watch I got on my hand. It's the watch I got. Let me see what right back. Let me show you what. I'm tell you what kind of type of watch I got. I got a smart watch, right? So when I put my watch on, baby, let me show you. Give me that. You see that right here? Get my baby right here. When I put that baby on right here, when I turn my hand like that right here, my goddamn wheelchair turn right. When I turn my hand left, my wheelchair go left. Turn my hand right, my wheelchair go right. If I turn my hand in a circular motion, my goddamn whole wheelchair turn all the way around by itself. You hear me?
Yeah.
Don't do me. Do not do. Don't do me. Don't do me. Don't you do me, okay? And don't folks be looking at me like, how the lady do that? I said, don't worry about what you do. Don't do the do, okay? Don't do the do. Don't do the do. Cause baby, I can't wait till the summertime, baby. Cause baby, I'm gonna kill them every time.
Every time. Girl, I love you, Envy. Oh my God, I love you, Lord.
I just want to make y'all laugh. I just want to make, like, for real, that really happened, like, for real. I do really stupid stuff like that, like, silly stuff like that, for real. Don't piss me off because I will, you know, up in the store, you know what I'm saying, real quick, like what you said. I mean, you know, because the lady, you know, I was trying to go grocery shopping, and what pissed me off is when a person ain't got no damn handicap sign on the back of their damn car. I be looking at the tag like this right here. I said, hold on, wait a minute. I go in the store. Who drive that Honda right there? Cause Hondas are for whores. Now who drive that Honda with them black ass tires on it with no fucking hubcaps on it, with that tape on the fucking back with no goddamn handicap sign? Oh, I'm gonna need you to move that, or I'm gonna move it for you, okay? Cause I can push anything. Don't play with me now. Now move that car handicap. You walk clean up out of that thing. You just walk clean up out of it now. Move that car Honda for whores out the way because I need that spot right there. I don't need it for my car. I need it for this chair. Okay? Don't piss me, y'all. Don't upset me. Don't upset me.
Oh my God, Envy, you so silly. Oh my God. Girl, you so silly. So look, let me ask you this, because I want to get into this part because I know you got the love of your life peeking around that corner like good. I see you. So
listen, London.
So look. I want to get into you finding love, right? Because you know I had a beautiful queen on here the other day who, you know, she was shot and her name is Chandra Avery.
That brought tears to my eyes.
And she you know, she's gonna eventually when she's ready, eventually, you know, she'll be able to go and, you know, start her life anew, and eventually she's gonna get to that point where she begins to heal too. And you know, I'm pretty sure that there's people that are disabled or, you know, just at that beginning stage like she is, that maybe feel like, you know, they might not never find love again, because no matter what, we're still women. We still desire to be loved. We still desire to be have love made to us. You know what I'm saying? You still, you know, you got everything going on. What a woman would want. So
can I say this? Can I cut you off for a minute? Let me cut you off for a minute.
Go ahead. I know you finna cut up. Go ahead. Yes. I know you finna cut up.
Hold on, wait a minute, because I get that question all the time. Lord forgive me. Put a brick on my mouth. No, not right now. Let him jump in real quick. Okay. I'm gonna get to you. Now, I have asked this question. Can you feel anything?
My bad.
That,
My bad. I had to walk out.
can you feel anything? Get what I say?
What you
You
say,
want to
Steve?
know the question? You want to know the answer, right?
I want to know.
Mm-mm.
Don't your motherfucking legs go up, baby? Cause mine go up. Don't upset me. I can feel
Oh,
everything. What you mean? Can I feel anything? Can you feel anything? What's wrong with your leg? Bitch, ain't never wrong with these legs right here, cause these bitches go bad every night. What
oh.
you talk about? Do y'all go back in the wheelchair? Honey, honey, can I get on 4 fours over here, baby? I like to ride and everything. What you mean you don't like a cowgirl? Baby, I never got time for that. I black style your ass. The hell wrong with you? Don't ever ask me no question. Can you feel anything? Cause your legs look like they crook to the side. Don't ask me that question no more. Yes, I can feel everything.
Oh, well, I'm glad. Oh, look, I'm glad.
I can feel everything. Ain't nothing wrong with me. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with this. Ain't nothing wrong with this squad down here, honey. I feel everything. What's the matter? Anybody got time to play with you? Can you feel everything? You might got caught. Welcome, baby. Woo, baby, I want to get thrown back. You know what I'm saying? I want to get ooh. You know what I'm saying? I like get thrown back. Shut up. I like it good. Love it. Ooh, like, but I like my hair get messed up a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm a hairdresser. I can get this. Shut up, coffee. You just taking that damn cough over there. You be coughing in there for real. Stick that in the front right here. Don't make me pull my eyelashes off. I don't think I want to, but I will. I get real with it. Don't play with me. You sit your little black ass down somewhere now. Where you get? I already owe you for talking to my friend like that anyway.
Man,
Shut up. Hush. What I say? Bet you won't get it.
What?
Get over there. I know it right, baby. I know it. I know. Oh, yeah.
Look, baby, let me tell you, she hot. She is a mess. This thing spicy. I love her. Look, let me ask you this. Let me ask you this, Envy. So, how was it? How was it? So, let me get to a real moment, right?
Okay.
So, I want to ask you this, you know, because you open. So, what was it like? What was it like getting undressed and allowing somebody to see your body for the first time?
You know what? After that picture that you showed, that I showed you, those pictures I showed you, 20 years, I've never shown no one that. That's my first time. 2000, that was my first time showing you. I was married to, let me bring it down. No disrespect to you, lady. You understand, baby? You already know how we get down. I have much respect for you. I was married to this girl. I still is married to her, but I've been separated for a year. She left me for someone. I want to say was up walking around, or she felt as if that I couldn't do the things she wanted. You know, like walk into a average store to be seen, show the body off and all that. But my thing is, I was married to this, still is married to this girl, and her name is they call her IMKK Hudson, and I'm the one that changed my last name, but I'm still married to this woman, but I haven't seen her or been with her. We separated. It's been a year, and she broke my heart. She took me to a dark place. I'm also battling cancer. I had to go through chemotherapy 4 times. I lost all my hair. A lot of things was going crazy. My wife cheated on me. This what got me. My wife cheated on me. And everything. 2015, 2016 is when I actually showed her my scars. Like I really showed her who I was, who I really was. And I thought that she loved me. I thought she was gonna accept me. And actually I did love this woman. I gave her my life, my world, I gave her everything. And she up and left me. Like she just left my side through everything that I stood beside her through the drinking, the alcoholism, the abusive mouth, the cheating. She was in a bad car wreck that flipped 8 times with a whole nother female. She had just left the house, and I get a call at 3:45 a.m. in the morning. Here I come on the scene with my son, my family, and I thought my wife was dead, but she wasn't. And I just went through so much, and I stuck beside her till I couldn't stick beside her no more. I had to prepare myself for that dark moment. I had to prepare myself to get. I knew I was going to get sick behind it, because that was where's my crying out? When I was crying out for help, wasn't nobody there for me. But I stood beside this woman for 6 whole years. But I've been married to her for 7. But for 6 whole years, I stood beside this woman, and I showed this woman my scars. She knew everything. She knew my bad time, my hard times, my crime, my sorrow, everything. And then she turned around and she does this to me. And for somebody that she think that the grass is green on the other side. And I thank her for it, because guess what? I have somebody that loves me now, that cherishes me, that walks, that loves the ground that I will not walk on, but will own,
You gonna
respect
come
me, you know, go to work, come home. I ain't got to worry about her cheating on me. I ain't got to worry about her doing not a damn thing, because she know not to, because I cut the fucking food slap on her. She know it. She don't play. She don't even play. But
I know.
I found love again. I healed. God healed my heart, my soul, my mind. Because I was in that dark place. I almost committed suicide 3 times. I tried to kill myself 3 times after all that. But God saved me. I went to this dark place for about 6 months. When I was in this dark place, I eased myself out. I went back home. I had to gather myself. I went back home, and gathered myself. And when I gathered myself, I found her. I found Shy. And when I found Shy opened me up, opened the real me up. Like, I don't want to hear, I don't want to do this to you. I'm not going to do this. I don't want to hear none of that. Show me what you're going to do. Don't tell me nothing, because I'm 45. I don't been through everything. I don't been through I don't been through every obstacle, everything. I don't pull wolves, all that stuff. I'm old school. I found my heart. I found my soul, my inner being. You see how fat my face is? That's
Cause
cause
you
I'm
be eating.
glowing. I'm glowing. She makes me glow. She does. We have our ups and downs where I want to just choke hell out of, but
Oh, girl.
I care about her. I do. I really do. I do. I love her. You know, and for her to love me in so many ways that I wanted my wife to love me, and I thought she wanted to love me for who I am, but really she wasn't for me. And I thought she was for me, but she wasn't for me at all. And I found somebody that really is for me, that love me, not only love me. This fucker love my wheelchair more than she love my ass. For real. To be honest with you, she love the wheelchair, and I ain't never had that before. Like, for somebody to love my wheelchair, love my goddamn wheelchair. This motherfucker love my wheelchair more than she love me. Like, what? What Skylar? Hey, talk to Skylar. Skylar, whole child. What? Place it, wipe it down, and make sure it's good, and put a teddy bear in there and everything. And I'm like, wait a minute. I'm gonna let you have that moment because anybody got time for all that. But we gonna get that later. But I love it because that's all I want. Somebody to love me. She gonna love again. It's gonna take her some time. She gonna love again. She really is. God's gonna put that special person in your life because God placed people in your life for a reason, not a damn season, for a reason. Because people can come and go anytime they want to. You're not promised to today. You got to live your life like it's that day, like it's your last day. You know what I'm saying? You're not promised tomorrow either. You wake up, you thank God for waking you up and blessing you to do and be able to do the thing that you do and accomplish the thing that you want to accomplish out of life. But I'm a lover, not a fighter. I'm a lover. I'm crazy as hell now. Don't get
See.
no, hold on.
Mm.
Get the olives, sorry.
Yeah.
Get the olives. Let me throw this out the way. Let me get it cut. I don't play no game at all.
Still agree without the money.
You know, I don't need all the, you know what I'm saying? I don't wear makeup. I don't just give me some minks. I don't need no minks. You see?
This baby, this skin is popping.
Yeah.
This skin is
I don't
popping.
need no minks. I don't need none of that. I don't wear no makeup, no none of that. Just give me some minks, 3Ds, and I'm good. I'm fine. I'm all right. I ain't got time for all that other stuff. And I love
Look,
my hoops, honey. I love my hoop. I
I'm a
love the
hoop,
hoop.
I am a hoop girl.
I love a hoop. I love hoops. I love silver, everything. Hoops. I love them. I can't wear nothing else but the hoops, baby. You know, 'cause I gotta be able to ding a ling, green, gling, ling, stuff. You know, like pushing, sticking out. You know what I'm saying? You want to show that hairstyle off a little bit. You know, you gotta get it in there. Start there. You know, you gotta be casual. Stuff.
Look, let me ask you. You so doggone silly. Look, let me ask you this, Envy. What
Okay.
was it? What was it that first time? Because you had been with your wife so long. So you had been with your wife, and your wife had been the only person that had seen you like that.
Right.
So when you met Shy, and you call her Shy, I call her Frankie. I love her to death because she just talks so much shit. I love her to death. I love her to death. So when you met her, and
Met
first of
Shy.
all, where did you meet? Where did y'all meet at? First of all, where did y'all meet?
Which one? Shy or
No, where
ugly?
did you meet Frankie at? Where did you meet Frankie at?
Cuba.
You call her Shy, I call her Frankie. Where you meet Shy at?
Cuba.
Behind you met her in Cuba.
She was at home.
I was at home.
Oh, because you're from Cuba. Okay, get me a bitch. You better come in. You better ring that bitch. You better come on.
Yeah, that was that
Okay. So you met Shy. What was you doing? Oh, what was she doing over there at Cuba, child?
No, she wasn't there.
She was surfing.
I was surfing on the net.
Oh, see, that internet ain't no joke. I'm telling you, you'll find love on that motherfucker. It ain't no joke. So look, okay. So you met her on the internet. So when did you guys first meet? Like physically first meet?
Like 2 weeks after. Like
2 weeks when I came home.
Mother's Day week.
Mother's Day week. Mother's Day weekend. Mother's Day when I came home.
Okay. What was that moment like when you seen that nut? What was that moment like?
Motherfucker, let's get it in the house when we get ready and go to this motherfucking show. Anybody got time for you? Let's go. Boom. That was.
Went to the show.
We went to like literally. We went to a blues show. I had my godparents had a blues show in there, and they're real popular in Lafayette, Alabama. My godparents are very popular in Lafayette, Alabama, and so I I asked her would she like to go, like literally I'm being real this time. I asked her would she like to go to a blues concert with me because I'm old school. I don't do clubs and things like that. So I was like very honored that she said yes, and I hooked it up, and she when I saw her, like she had me some roses, and I was like, okay, I had everything laid out and stuff like that, and we had a good time. We just enjoyed like each other company, and ever since then, it's like I cried when she left. Like she stayed. She gave me like how many days you gave me, babe? She gave me two. I know it wasn't three. Gave me 3 extra days. And when she gave me the 3 extra days, like I didn't like I was so happy. Like she accepted me because at first I was afraid because I haven't been on a date or like been out or to meet someone since my wife, and it was kind of scary, and I still was going through my little phase thing like, okay, we're just gonna be friends and we're gonna hit it off, like we're just gonna be friends. And I didn't think it was gonna go this far as it went, but and it went there, and I was like, okay, I
So let
know.
me. I want to know now. Let me get down to in your. Let me get in your business because that's what I do
Get
best.
all right, go. Let's go.
So
Here we go.
when it came time, for shy to not be so motherfucking shy. How was that moment? Because I really want to know what that moment was like after all that time, and let her actually like see you. You know what I mean? Like to
She was
see
stuck
you.
like a ghost. She didn't. She thought I was. She thought I was a selfie. She didn't know, babe. She thought really I was like. She didn't even. She didn't think I was real. She thought I was. She didn't think I was real. She's like, where did you come from? I said, you sent for me. Like you was. She was on there just a cussing like she usually do on Facebook and all that stuff, just cussing, just cussing and smoking I cut all that out. She don't do none of that. I don't play that. No
You don't.
smoking, no drinking,
No.
no none of that. I don't. No, ma'am. Not
She
with
don't.
me. Not,
So
I
look,
ain't
this is
smoke.
what I want to
I
know.
ain't
What was
smoking
it
no
like
more.
the first time y'all made love? How was that? How was that? Because
bitch. I took her up through them.
What? What? What happened? What?
Took that ass clean up through there.
Or did we matched up?
We matched, but
Oh, we
baby,
matched up.
just lay on back when you get
Yeah,
slapped
yeah,
back.
boy, get
we
out the interview. Now, how so because I'm trying to get to a moment where you had to
I
let
was
your guard
comfortable.
down and be
I was
vulnerable.
comfortable.
You was that's what
I was very comfortable. And the first thing I told her, I said, you know what? I don't want to hear these words right here. I don't want to hurt you because I'm gonna hurt your ass anyway. Okay. And I did just that. Stamp, seal, and fucking delivered.
period.
On period.
Oh, okay, this is crazy.
I don't need two diamonds on my mouth, baby. Don't play with it.
That's what's up.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Frankie, let's scoot the camera on her just a little bit.
Get your ass over here. Okay.
What's up, man?
Friend,
What's up, man?
I love that, friend.
Thank you.
I love that. I love that. Because let me. I was talking to my girl today, right? And
Mm-hmm.
I was telling when we was talking about y'all, and I told her, I said, you got to really. That's a whole different type of love. It's different when somebody get paralyzed or get disabled while you're with them, right?
Right.
You're already with
Right.
them when it happened. I was like, but it
Mm-hmm.
take a special type of love for somebody to have for you to get with them after to meet them disabled and be. I still love you. Like I still want to be with you. What?
Yeah, like literally when I first met her though, I was like, I said, "You an amazing woman." You know that? I just straight told her I came out with it. I said, "You actually real. You actually who you really is." Like I used to see her like when we were videoing each other. She was just, baby.
I just
She
talking.
was just moved like, I love you, lady. I love you, woman. But
Get in
she was
there.
just moving around, like doing things that we be doing. Like she was up in the one day, she was vacuuming on the floor, right? I'm like, how you gonna do that? She's I'm finna show you. She sat the phone down, she was just vacuuming, like we would. When I said that chair with two wheeling around that damn living room, I say, what the hell? Then she said, I'm finna move it. I'm finna move this couch. I said, how? Literally, like, this was when I did right here part right here was when I was here. I'm like, she was like, I'm finna move to change my whole living room around. I was like, stop playing. You don't need my help. She was like, nah, I don't need your help. So as I'm sitting there, she's just sitting on the room in the bed. So I'm watching her. I looked over, I crooked over out the door, like, she's gone back in there. So she went to the chair. She takes the chair and move it. Just the chair, the wheels is moving everything for her. She ain't doing it. Like, I'm like, hell, you an amazing
Let me tell you something. We want to see this damn chair. We want to see Skylar. The people is asking to see Skylar in the comments. We want to see Skylar before this interview is over with. We want to see her.
Y'all want to see Pink Baby.
We want to see Pink Baby.
That's Pink Baby. I just watched her wheels on yesterday. That Pink Baby, though, she need to be washed down. She had some got oil on her. So I had to put. You gonna show her, baby?
Yeah. We want to see, baby.
We can show you Skylar.
We want to see Skylar.
Yeah, we can see Skylar. Move it. We can move.
This right here, y'all.
This my baby right here.
Yeah, they her neck go to. This Skylar. This is Skylar.
Right here. Yeah.
This her go to.
Make sure you turn all the way around. You ready?
Go to.
We ready.
This Skylar.
Go turn all the way around.
It's a little go to right there. Like they actually pop out. Like
pop it out, baby.
Pop them all out, baby. See.
Do the what's the name?
Put the camera down so we can see.
Can you see it?
Okay.
Boom. Do the other side.
Y'all drop some pink hearts in the comments for Skylar.
Oh, get the top. Oh, baby, she got a seat belt and everything. Boom. Take the other wheel off. Take off. Boom.
That's what's up, girl.
Fold her up. Baby.
And I put her ass in the car just like you. Old ass just like you, y'all.
I'm so sick of her.
Put her back together now. Okay, now that's how you put her back together. Hey, make sure you put her ass back together now, because baby, I don't need for her to pop now. Willie. Now mash in there good. Hold on. Get your ass up here, because you fucking up. Get over here. She still ain't in there.
Push in the right.
That's how you supposed to do it. All right, now do the
other side.
Yeah. Now get her right now. Don't make me when I be willing down there and I pop out, it ain't gonna be ugly.
I'm gonna pick you up then. I'm gonna help you get out.
Nah, baby, you ain't gotta help me up there because I got my own self up. Now put it in there. Mash her.
Wait, I'm scared.
What I told you about saying scared. Don't hurt her hands. Now open her ass up like how you be opening other things. Go ahead. Pop it, girl. Boom. Now put her back together. Now the other way. Ooh. Now park her, baby. Park her back in her spot. Now boom. There it is.
Put Lola back on top.
And this is Lola.
That's
it that she puts in the chair for you.
Oh, this Lola, yeah. That Lola.
This is Coco right here. That's my other baby I had got her. They Coco.
This Lala.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Sunshine. Like this right here, I don't want it.
This my black. This me right here, then my black. So this smoke.
I let them ride. They be ride.
They be joy ride too, so I have to get them right too.
Yeah.
Oh my God. Let me ask y'all, do y'all have any, first of all, do y'all have any questions that y'all want me to ask her?
Because I can't see them.
I'm gonna pop them up on the screen. Can you see them when I pop them up on the screen? You see that?
If the love ain't like this right here,
I can see it. It's in a little.
Okay.
It's
100% strong, love.
Okay. Do anybody got any envy? Let me tell you something. I freaking love y'all. I'm telling you, like I done fell in love.
Hey, wait a minute. Get my mix. Where my mix at? Where my mix? Okay, you put my over there. Better put my mix back.
Baby, put her eyelashes over there. for you
The,
I
being
put him in her. I put him in her spot. Like I had to put him in her,
get
in
it,
her
get
little
it.
thing.
Yeah,
You know what
yeah.
I'm saying?
Put my mix over there. Don't play with me.
Yeah, put your nail thing, all that shit.
Yeah, put him over there. You know, I pop in and pop out
Yeah, baby. I
and
know.
stuff.
I know.
any questions in the comments before we end this interview?
Yes.
Because she's an open book. If y'all got any questions, if y'all ever wanted to ask any questions to somebody
Very open.
that was able, because she able.
Very.
If y'all ever had any questions y'all wanted to ask, the floor is open to ask them.
Right.
I probably ask everything if they think they wanted to know, because I try to be thorough with it.
I was trying to be thorough too.
Sunshine said, okay. They met. She answered it already. Yasmin. They met online while she was back home in Cuba. While Envy was back home in Cuba. They met online. Telling y'all, don't be playing with them people online, because you can find love
real. See, all the real people come online when you knowing that you real and ain't no catfish around here. You feel me? It's all be real here. They my sweetheart. Show that ring you got on, baby.
Okay, Brenda got a question. Brenda said, "Who helped you with your babies while you were in a coma?"
My mom.
Her mom.
My sister. My mom, sister. Mom, sister, brother.
Okay.
Dad.
Okay. Look, Yasmin says she needs that online app, baby, because look, she trying to find a love like that.
Tell her she gotta open up that thing, her Facebook thing. That's where we met each other at.
Facebook.
Yeah.
Wow, look at that.
Yeah.
Girl, let me tell y'all something. Y'all stop playing me.
Listen. Look, you gotta hit that heart thing on your page, and you just open it up and set your stuff up, and you in there. You feel me? You in there.
Okay,
Yeah.
so don't when somebody jump in your DM all the time, you don't never know. You might find your husband or your wife in your DMs.
Most definitely. She just hit me up. My eye got big.
Look, Deandra has a question. Deandra says, Do you remember anything from the day of the tragedy? They were so young. Do your kids remember anything from the day of the tragedy? They were so young. I can't imagine the effect it had on them.
Yeah. Yep. They talk about it.
They talk about it with me a lot.
With Shy all the time.
They talk about it a lot.
Okay.
Yeah.
What part do they remember? What part do
everything?
Really?
Put my face back on. My son putting my face back on. Wow. Like a puzzle. Like, just, they want to help mommy. Like, help mommy.
That's all they said they were talking about.
That's a first, help mommy.
Yeah.
Put face on.
That man shot mommy.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Is there anything else, Envy, before we close out this interview? This has been one of the most beautiful and inspiring interviews I have ever done. I'm so glad you did it. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you.
Thank you.
I had to push
it for 20 years, and to talk about it after all that long, and to talk about it to the world. I love you.
Yeah.
I love you, Frankie, with your crazy ass.
I love you too, baby.
I want to say this. I want to say this, before we get off. Once again, never underestimate a person that has an ability, because the person that has an ability like I have, or whoever has, we can do the same thing you can. We want to be loved. We want to be treated the same way that you want to be treated. We love harder. We're different. We love in our own way. We have our own way of doing things. We can be stubborn. We can be an asshole. We can be we can be a beach, many times, but we still want to be loved. And also, I'm the CEO of my own company of Pink Riders. What I do We didn't do it this year because of the COVID. All of my writers come together. The mastermind behind all this is my Rodney Worthy. He's a writer. He inspired me to do it for the women. And what we do, all of my girls, we get together, we put our money in, and we do like pony rides for the disabled children. We do trains, we do clowns, we paint faces, we do candy, we do shirts, we do the little paint thing. We we rent out a park. We go to a park and maybe a school, playground or something that's big enough for horses and train rides and things like that for the children. And I'm actually in this group called Wheelchair Baddies. You can look on there. There's some gorgeous women on there. My page had got hacked. I had to make a whole new page. It was Envy Hudson, but excuse me, it's Envy Stevens now. I'm open. You can inbox me. I'm not on Facebook a lot because I try to keep my life private. I like I said, if I'm on there, I'm posting about hair or my children or my daughter or my son. But my inbox is always open. You can talk to me about anything, ask me about anything. I have male friends that are in wheelchairs that ask me questions about women that are in wheelchairs, how to find love, what do they need to do, I have all kind of questions. And it'd be the disabled people. I have more disabled people as friends now than straight friends that are standing up walking around, because our lives are so different. You can take an average person like you, give you one chance in our chair, I guarantee you would never know what to do. You would panic, you would freak out, you would think your life just, oh, how I'm gonna do this. We had to learn. I'm a vet in what I do because 20 years I've been in this. I can squeeze in small places, get out of small places, do a lot of things on my own. But one thing I get out the tub by myself. I don't need no home help. I don't need nobody doing nothing for me. I dress myself. I do everything a woman does that you think that a person in a wheelchair can't do. You got some people that need help, physically, that are, partial, paralyzed or paralyzed, because I hate that word paralyzed. I'm partial paraplegic. That means I'm paralyzed on one side, but I can feel everything. It just, my strength is, I'm very weak on my left leg. That's it. Right leg strong because I kick doors in. I will. I kick doors in. I don't kick plenty times. And Shy know I do not play at all. I don't at all. I have. Yes, I have. And things like that, So my upper body screaming is very strong. My lower body screaming is semi, but it's strong enough to get to do what I need to do, what I need to do, what I need to do. And hold on, let me get this thing. But other than that, I'm an open book. I'm very open to what, man? So what, honey? So. Oh, she like when I do this right here. Like I don't know why, like a fish. What?
When you snatch my ass up to you type stuff.
Oh, she like when I snatch her up and pull her up on her and stuff. Be quiet, you doing too much. Lay back. Don't be quiet. I'm gonna stop, honey. You quit. You sound like the water boy. You sound like the what my mama said. You just be quiet, lay back, be quiet. You doing too much. I'm on live. Don't listen. I'm on interview. You messing me up. Stuff. Don't do that. Get the camera off you. It's on me. It's on me the time. You is not as important. You is not the subject. I am. You're
way too weak to come to topic.
I'm just playing.
I know.
See, I know. That's all shade.
Yes, because I'm ready to get to it now.
Okay, well, look, on that note, okay, because I ain't trying to hold nobody back. On that note, I just want to tell you, Envy, thank you so much. Thank you so
You're more
much.
than welcome.
Thank you so much for entrusting us, because the class sport, we like a band. We one band, one sound, baby. So thank you so much for trusting us with your story. When you go back and watch, I hope you feel all the love in the you're gonna feel a lot of love. There's a lot of love in these coming. So
send it to me. Send it to me. Because we don't have it.
Frankie, thank you so much for popping in, child.
You're welcome, baby. You're welcome,
Thank you so much.
You just made her not.
You know I love you, boo. So this is the end of our interview. Envy, thank you so much for coming on here. Thank you so much for showing people that look, you're a woman just like any other woman. You just do it better sitting down. And on that note, I'm gonna talk to y'all later. I love y'all so much. Y'all know I love everybody that love me. I fuck with everybody that fucks with me. And if you don't, bitch, bye, and don't make me get Envy to roll up on your motherfucking ass.
With the pistol.
With the pistol.
With the fucking
I love y'all.
We love you too, baby.